well, I think that's enough about Halloween.
Yes.
We should talk about you on vodka in my kitchen. Oh my god.
I'm not much for vodka drink. And Mary here sort of turned me on to a couple of very heavily vodka drinks.
Please.
Well, we started off with
it was vodka and Red Bull.
Red Bull vodka, they say. If you
vodka
say
and Red Bull.
No, if you say Red Bull and vodka, wait.
Vodka and Red Bull.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, she was in my kitchen. You know, she was sitting on the groceries. You know, she's a big heifer. And she wanted some cheese sticks. I'm like, okay, we can do cheese sticks. Crank up the deep fryer.
This is after a long night of being out drinking.
So we crank up the deep fryer. And, you know, she's sitting there telling me how me and my husband are such good friends. And she starts crying. And I'm like, oh, bitch, we are not going here.
Yeah, it was kind of tragic.
Yes, it was. It was very tragic. But then she had her cheese sticks. She probably threw them up and went to bed. Now, I think we should talk about the groceries.
Oh, Lord.
They were fabulous.
Oh, I gotta tell you, we went to Goodwill to talk about some good shopping. We found out after we were at the first store
yes.
at that day, green tickets, anything that was
99 cents. And of course, you know, Mary's, you know, lady old bitch that she is. The old bag, you know, is checking us out. And then she's like, oh, green ticket is 99 cents.
I'm like, oh, girl, it's in my size. I was so excited.
And she was buying for her mother.
I was what?
She was buying for her mother, and guess what? You didn't go to her mother.
No, I bought my mother 2 pairs of pants. That was a whole outfit, girl. It was a dress.
What's it?
Oh, the green one.
Yeah, it was the Glinda one. The Glinda.
Not
Glinda. The Glinda silence. And then we went to dinner with. Oh, who did we go to dinner with? Oh, it was Tatsuya. Tata. Tat.
Well, wait.
Whatever you talk about.
Wait, before we go to dinner, we're still not done.
Oh, we should probably talk about Miss Peach.
No, what?
Miss Peach.
Oh.
Gave us the store that we should go to. She's like, if you want good, you know, hair products, you need to go to the store. So we went to the store, and, you know, we met this girl. What was her name? Oh, Rosalind?
Rosalind. Fabulous girl. So I'm there.
She's get-alicious.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, me and Mary, we're used to sort of picking things out by color. She's like, oh, no, honey. We pick styles. Then we go with color.
You know, because, you know, Blondie over here had to go blonde.
It's like my trademark. I'm flighty. I have to match.
I, you know, was red, like deep red before, and I thought, let's do the red and black. That's fabulous.
Yeah, still makes you look fat, though, but it's fabulous. You puling old bitch.
Well, they put this one thing on me.
Oh my God, it was hysterical. Someone goes, oh my God, he looks like a little Dutch boy. And I went, if anyone's seen the Starburst commercials, the berries and cream, that was her. That was her. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. And then Rosalind joins right in, and so does this Chinese woman. And we're all like, berries and cream, berries and cream. And we tried to get him to say berries and cream.
Bitch
the bitch wouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a team player.
Nope, not.
No. Mm.
So, anyways, you know, we got our stuff, and we go into the, you know, cashier. And all of a sudden, you know, there's like this big commotion.
Yeah, as we're walking up,
and I'm like, okay, well, somebody must be arguing about the price or something. And then this ghetto bitch, oh my God, her daughter was stealing stuff.
And she's like, my daughter ain't stealing shit.
You got it in your hand. I'm like, what?
Give her back her bag. We can't give her back her bag until she pays for what she took.
Right.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I don't need to pay for it. I don't need to pay for it. Come on, let's go. And they left the shit in there and they walked right on out.
Yeah.
We're like, well, get her license plate number. Fine, you can get the license plate of the bus we're driving.
And then I was just like, oh my goodness, we were like in the ghetto.
When we walked in, it didn't seem that bad.
No, it didn't seem that bad, but when we checked out, oh my goodness.
And it's no offense to the store. The store's a fabulous store.
Yeah, the store's fabulous.
There was just ghetto trash in there.
If y'all live in Ohio and you want to look as fabulous as us, email us. We'll give us the location.
Nice. It's fabulous. But anyways,
you can talk to Rosalind.
Anyways, funny story that you sort of missed over about the thrift stores was that when we went to the second store,
Oh,
and
after she knew that everything was
99
cents,
cents, we just kept
everything
going,
was
green
a
ticket,
tag.
green ticket,
She
green
was
ticket.
just throwing it in the cart. Didn't matter what size it was. If it wasn't fitting, it was still going in the cart.
It's true. And
She got a size 4. Please.
well, that last dress you wore the other day was a size 4. You fit into it. She just had to taper it out for her big fat ass.
I sized it for myself. Can we get back to dinner?
Yes, maybe we can get back to dinner.
Okay. We went to dinner with Tate, Tatsuya, Tater, whatever you want to call him. Capital T.
Smell it.
T-E. And, we went to, what restaurant was it?
Oh, it was Rockney's.
Rockney's, yes.
I'm
We went
so
to
proud I
Rockney's.
remember that. I want us to the Olive Garden because I love the Olive Garden.
No, I could have told, no, we didn't go to the Olive
No, but I love
That would have
it.
been fabulous.
Do you know what I have to go a little side thing.
Salads and breadsticks.
No, the breadsticks with the dipping sauce, the Alfredo cheese dipping sauce. It is fabulous. It's to die for. It's like butter. Yeah, we all know where it goes. My ass.
Anyways,
Anyways.
back to dinner. There was this busboy.
He was cute, but he was straight.
Please.
He was straight. He had this cute little faux hawk going on.
No. He had perfectly shaped eyebrows. And he walked like Tyra Banks.
That's why
Straight?
he calls him the Tyra walking waiter.
Don't think so. Straight? No. No. Not happening.
Bitch.
You out?
These things go out fast.
Oh my goodness. Well,
But yeah, he was so cute.
he was okay. He was yummalicious, I would say. But
Yellowish, is that even a word?
it is now. But, he's like
Do
a
you
one
even
fuck
have
wonder.
that kind of authority to say any other words?
Yes, I do.
Because I don't think you're allowed to have that right after the bitch didn't realize her mic had fallen off and starts making little noises.
Let's just get to gassy situations.
Let's not.
Let's.
Okay.
Oh, we was in my car. We'll just start with this one. And, we're going shopping, as usual, that we do. And all of a sudden, I smell something rank. And I'm like...
He looks at me.
I'm like, did you fart?
And I'm like...
No. And I start rolling down his window. I'm like, this ain't happening. And then all of a sudden, I don't even hear it. I just hear the window rolling down. I'm like, oh, no, you didn't. It's like, and then we in the store, and it's like, every aisle, it's like a different fragrance. It was bad. It was bad.
Then the other day we were here. We were getting ready to go out just to see a play, and the next thing I know, I'm like, bitch. And he's like, what? I'm like, you just farted. And he's like, I did that like 5 minutes ago way over there. And I'm like, I'm way over here, and I smell it. Oh, it was tragic.
Well, when you gotta toot, then scoot.
Well, I couldn't scoot. Besides, it's my little revenge against all the mean things you say about me.
Mary, get over it.
Get over it, Mary.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think that brings
Just like
us...
getting over relationships, right?
Yeah, get over it.
Get over.
I think that brings us down to our tragedy of the week.
Oh, yes. Well, it was a close running between
Herself.
myself. But we have to give it to
Princess
Peach.
Peach. Because she was showing her bush.
And trust me being in my little stockings was close enough. This girl had no respect. She's showing that little blonde piece of meat to anyone who wanted it.
Yes, she
And then
was.
she started making out with any boy that was there. Me and her were doing photos with all the guys that were there. The cheek kiss photos, me and her.
Big shocker. Isn't it? Big shocker.
Don't be jealous.
I'm married, honey. Ain't no jealousy. Penis big enough for me.
1 millimeter. Anyways, yes, Peach is our fabulous tragic mess this week.
Yes. And Peach, when you see this, don't hate us too much. We still love you. Even though you're in Chicago. We still love you. Well, kids, until next time.
See
we
ya.
love you. Bye.